guys? This is Tabletop Vibes, and today we're taking a look at Webb by Golden Bough Games. Steven, what is this game about?
Yeah, so this game features some beautiful images shot by the James Webb Space Telescope, hence the name.
Yes.
And you are assembling them together in puzzle form. So it's kind of a nice way if you like space, if you like that stellar imagery and puzzle games, this is a great synthesis of all those things.
Yeah, and it has a bunch of different space images. Mine I got to work on was a young stellar object. Yours was a nebula. There's 6 different images that you're going to then bring to life, essentially.
Yeah. So here's how the game starts. You can sit down and play with anywhere from 2 to 6 players.
Right.
You start with tiles that correspond to your letter. You'll pick a letter, A through F, and that will be your letter. And everyone will put all their tiles in the box and mix them together and choose 18 tiles at random.
Right. So everybody then will have each other's tiles in your tableau.
Yeah. You might have some of your own. You might have some other people's, and they'll all be scattered about kind of face up with a number and letter hex.
Yep.
So it'll say like 4C, for instance. And so those hexes, you want to get all of your same letter because those are the pieces that you need to assemble your puzzle. And so you can make sure that those pieces are in your puzzle using one of 3 actions that you can do on your turn.
So the first one is you're going to explore. For me, this is one of my favorite and also my worst. Because again, it has to do with me rolling dice, which I don't do well. And so you're going to roll a d6 and then you will claim that corresponding number in the tableaus.
Exactly, yeah. So let's say you roll a 4. Then all of the puzzle pieces that say 4 and have your letter assigned to them, you can flip over so they're actually showing the part of your image.
They have been explored.
Exactly.
In space, which is awesome.
So the next available thing that you could do on your turn is one of these 3 actions. So you could explore. Collaboration is the next one. So like we said at the beginning, you'll have pulled tiles that don't necessarily belong to you. And so you're going to want to make sure that your own tiles eventually come back to you. So you'll roll the d6, and whatever that list is how many tiles you can pick up and pass around the table. You'll go each around the table until that number of tiles comes back to you. And hopefully you've got some of your own letter back again so that you can start to build your puzzle. And then the last phase is the construction phase. Yeah, same story. You roll a d6. The tiles in your puzzle might be all the right letter, all flipped over, but they're mixed up. They're not in the right order because it's not like puzzle pieces that fit together. These are hexagons, which could really fit anywhere. So the construction phase allows you to swap different tiles from within your puzzle into different spots to get to the right space. Now, luckily, you have a little kind of privacy screen in front of you.
It's really cool.
Which shows what you're aiming for. So it'll show you the nebula or a stellar object or whatever it is that you're looking to create. So you have a point of reference so that you're not just exploring
the
blind.
void. Yeah, exactly. And when we were playing, it moves fairly quickly, where like my turn, everyone's turn is kind of like, it's just always advancing. So even if you can't roll, like me, you can still achieve things, and or when someone is collaborating with you or constructing, you're still reaping some benefit because tiles are being passed around the table in a kind of clockwise order to then rearrange. So you're never really getting like stale or stagnant or not like traversing into the space exploration aspect and getting your cool picture. Because it's a race.
Yeah.
In a sense.
So yeah, depending on your rolls, like let's say you get high numbers for ones that you can flip and ones that you can rearrange, and your brains, you know, you might put something in the wrong place by mistake.
That can happen.
That's always a risk, but it's a really great time. It plays pretty quick.
Right. And after the first round, you get way more comfortable. You're like looking over. I'm trying to see what Steven's doing. He's trying to see what I'm doing. You're trying to
get the privacy screen up.
Trying to cover it what you're doing. But at the same time, you're like, man, he's got 3 of my tiles. That person's got however many of my tiles.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that person's really flipping things over quick. So, I mean, we had like a really fun time. I did not win.
Yeah.
I don't think you won either.
No.
But like the cool part is at the end, it creates this beautiful picture that the Webb telescope had brought to us in real life. So it's cool to see like a real life application of the galaxy on the table. I love space personally. I mean, it's tattooed on my arms and things. And so like, it's just really cool to see that brought again to life. It's a good gateway game to bring people who don't usually play board games into this sphere, people who love space into the board game sphere, also people who play games a lot. You have strategy of what do you want to do on your turn? Do I want to explore? Should I construct? Should I collaborate? And you're trying to work on timing. Yep. And then like Steven said, I put this piece here. This piece does not belong here. Right? Or at all. It's really cool. And we're super excited about it. We had a blast playing it. And it can play up to 6 people, which is just huge. Because if you have a big game group, or if you just want to play 2-player, you can do that as well. Yeah.
Super easy to learn. Great for people who love puzzles in space.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
So it's coming to Kickstarter really soon. So make sure you keep a lookout for it. Like, subscribe, and comment on your favorite planet. Mine is Pluto. And I don't care what anybody says, it is still a planet.
Sure. Mine is Earth because I can't live anywhere else.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Never tried.
That's true.
Anyways, let us know your favorite planet. And this has been Webb. And yeah, go check out some cool science stuff on the Webb Telescope.
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah, go. Get out of here. Space off. See you next time.